Hey guys, today Apple released the iPhone 11, the iPhone 11 Pro, and the iPhone 11 Pro Max. And the last one is a very weird name that's probably in the 50 years we won't be able to even pronounce, but those kind of iPhones are just amazing. So here is, guys, everything that you need to know about this iPhone briefly. Of course, I'm not gonna go into all of the details, but just in general, if you haven't seen the presentation or you just want to see again what's new in these models, here's the video for you. So of course, I'm waiting for thumbs ups on this video, so that would be super much appreciated. And now let's get in. So starting from the iPhone 11, so this is clearly just a replacement for the previous model of the iPhone XR, and not the iPhone XS or XS Max, but this one just got another camera for it. So now it has a telephoto camera and a wide angle camera for those extreme shots and extra flexibility for you guys. So these two cameras are now packed inside of the rectangle with the rounded corners, and obviously this is a big module, the camera module on this iPhone. Now another visible change of this iPhone is the new placement of an Apple logo. Now it's actually centered in the iPhone, but previously it was a little bit to the top. So I don't know what was the reason for that kind of decision, but for now that obviously looks weird, but we're gonna get used to it in a while. So both of these cameras take just amazing pictures, and just like we see in the technology behind the Google Pixel, the newest one version of the Google Pixel now, this iPhone can also take these shots in extreme darkness and you'll still be able to see the objects in it. So it's just an amazing kind of technology that we have. And apart from that, both cameras also bring extreme video stabilization. So the footage that Apple showcased to us was shot from an iPhone, and I just couldn't believe that this was shot handheld. And if we return back to the materials and colors, obviously the iPhone 11 got new colors, which are completely different from the one we have with the iPhone XR, but the materials pretty much stayed the same, but the iPhone is now made from 100% recycled aluminum. And now talking about the performance, so both of these iPhones got the new A13 chip, which is just a beast of an engineering itself. So it outperforms everything that's there on the market, even the A12 chip, the previous one. So this has 2 performance cores on the CPU plus 4 efficiency cores. So in general, it's basically 20% faster than the previous one. Now the GPU is now metal optimized. It has 4 cores and it's also 20% faster plus the 40% lower power consumption. And for the neural engine, which is of course in the CPU built in, it's now got 8 cores. It's also 20% faster and 15% lower power consumption. And thanks to that chip, we now can get up to 1 hour more of the battery usage, or the battery life, let's say, than on the iPhone XR. And that is actually a whole of the new level and different situation on the iPhone 11 Pro side, because on the iPhone 11 Pro we got even more time, which is roughly about 4 hours more, or even 5 if we take the iPhone 11 Pro Max. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to even pronounce that. And moving on to the build quality of the iPhone 11 Pro and Max, these got the same kind of style or the materials of the body, which is the stainless steel. The new colors are also available, such as the green or even the space black, but the back of the iPhone is now actually has a matte glass, so it's kind of has this matte finish on it, kind of like we had on the Google Pixel 3 XL, and yeah, it's just less slippery and more comfortable to use it. And in addition to that, we've got 3 cameras on the back for the iPhone Pro and Max, and they're all built into one single module that acts as one kind of sensor for all of these cameras, because it's so smooth when you're just trying to switch between those cameras, as Apple said during the presentation. So one of these cameras is wide camera, another one is ultra wide, and the other one is telephoto. So all of these are at 12 megapixels, and only 2 of them have stabilization. So obviously not all of these cameras are the same, but we'll have to see which one takes the best photographs just during just average photography, let's say. So the prices for these models basically stayed the same like last year. So it's $999 for the Pro model, and it's $1099 for the Max, and just $699 for the iPhone 11. That's a very sweet price. So yeah, apart from all of these features which I've already mentioned in that video, here is what Apple Apple highlights it after each kind of presentation of each iPhone. So there are a ton of features that come with every single iPhone that's Apple shown today, and I think we'll need to actually dive into every single one of these if I'll be able to get just hands-on with the iPhone 11 at least, because I really want to buy that phone and replace my iPhone 10 here. So I think their redesigned camera application is just stunning, and makes the kind of this photography experience super flexible for every single person that uses the iPhone. Anyways guys, I think that is it for today. Oh, one more thing that I wanted to mention is the faster Face ID, because I've seen just at a very slight glance that Apple actually teased that. So the Face ID must be a little bit faster, a little bit snappier, but we will have to see. Anyways guys, I thank you so much for watching this video till the end, and of course if you guys like the content on my channel, if you're new, just watch it, you'll see what I'm doing here on the channel. So thank you guys so much for watching that video. I'll see you guys around. Peace.